Okay, guys, we've got something really different today. This is from my buddy Alex, a co-host of the EDC Hour with Dirk and Alex. And he is from the Watch and Cut channel, which I will link down below, as I always do. He got this Boker, this Magnum version. This is called the Mortem. He got this a while back to do kind of a collaboration spoof type video with another Instagram person. And they ended up never doing that video and whatnot. So he sent it to me as a little surprise in the last unboxing of knives that he sent me. Hey, I'm going to show all the knives. So, Alex, this is, if you want to blame anybody, blame Alex. This is the Magnum Mortem by Boker. It's like $38. It is, I'm going to call it a clone of a heater MOW chopper, because it's not advertising as that. So I'm not really sure what to call it, other than I don't even know. I'm at a loss for words. Now, I really like heater knives. Todd Heater and I have, I'm going to say we're friends. We know each other. We've talked online several times. I owned several heater knives over my collection. I currently do not own any heater knives, and I never owned a chopper version, just that blade shape that he had. And it was similar to this, as different dimensions, but it was similar. And I had a couple different Man of Wars with standard blades, and I had one with a Tonto blade, I think. And then I had a MFer, which was his fixed blade. And then I had some of his small little pillboxes. Like, I had some of his other things that he made. So when Alex set this one up, I didn't even know what to say during the unboxing either. But let me just run through the specs and I'll just talk about it, right? I mean, it's a knife. We can talk about it like any other knife. It's 5 inches closed, 8 1/4 overall, 3.1 inch blade. The edge is about the same. It's 0.025 behind the edge. Blade thickness is relatively small at 0.103. Weighs in at 6.7 ounces. Blade steel is 440A with an overall thickness of 0.420. And I believe it runs on Teflon washers. Has pretty good action, honestly, for what it is. It came relatively sharp. I don't love that the pocket clip is tip down only. And the flipper tab works, but it's a bit uncomfortable here where you land. Now, the heaters were not uncomfortable. I'm going to link, I think I have a heater playlist, so I will link that up in the corner when I'm done here. So you can go check out the heaters if you are a fan. I am a fan of the heaters, and you can be a hater if you want to be. And I think that's where a lot of this knife, I don't know how Boker came up with this or why, but it's certainly interesting. It has an interesting sound. If we zoom in, it's a $40 knife. It's nothing to write home about, but it's done okay. Mass produced. This particular, the Magnum line, I believe all of the Magnum lines of Bokers are made in China, which I thought was interesting because they advertise it as made in Asia, but I do believe it's made in China, but on the website it says Asia which I thought was just different. You cannot put your finger in here. It's not a finger choil. It's just for looks. It's certainly interesting. Yeah. I'm not sure what to say. Here's with the Sharpie. Let's end it on a good note and give you a comparison with a PM2. It was heavily modified by a father and daughter team, and I'm going to do a full video on this. Dagny is the 9-year-old, almost 10-year-old owner of this, and her dad modded the hell out of this PM2 up in Alaska, in Anchorage area. So I'm super excited to get all of the details of that and, talk about that. And how about next to the Sharknivko Ryu? I can't just show you only junk. I got to show you some good stuff also, because that would just be unfair. But there you go. A look at the Boker, or the Magnum by Boker Mortem. I don't know. Thoughts? Comments? Leave them down below. And please go check out the heater playlist over there.